Hello, and welcome to drillingcontractor.org. I'm Kelly Ainsworth, here at the 2016 IADC SPE Drilling Conference in Fort Worth. In advance of the conference, IADC and SPE held a symposium focused on human and machine interaction and automation. I'm joined today by Mike Withers, retired Vice President of Ride Engineering for Walt Disney Imagineering. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great, Kelly. Thanks for having me this morning.
Thank you for joining us. And how has Disney incorporated automation into some of its rides, and what are some of the challenges you faced in doing so?
You know, I was pleasantly surprised coming into this conference. It's a very different industry than I come from, the themed entertainment industry, but the cultures and the people and the issues and problems are very similar. At Disney, we had to get into more automated ride systems in order to make sure our guests and cast members were safe and that our equipment was reliable and long-lasting. Like the oil industry, we have high uptimes, 99.9%. We are 24/7 operation, 365 days a year, and our equipment must last 20, 30 years. Those are all similar issues and problems that our industries share. So some of the challenges that we have had is to not be too much on the leading edge on the automation technology, to use trusted, proven equipment, software, and hardware, to learn from other industries like automotive, aerospace, and material handling.
And can you tell us a bit about the ride development process?
Well, it is a very creative process. As I spoke yesterday in the discussion, it's a very creative-driven process, not necessarily the company isn't based on engineering like your industry or automotive and aerospace. So what the engineers and architects and designers have to do is bring some rigor to that process. So we start with a blue sky process where the designers are having a concept, an idea about what the attraction or ride is going to be. We engage very early in that process to ensure that, I say, bring Newton to the party, but bring Newton as a friend, not a foe. You don't want to be a dream killer. You want to make sure the creative process is open and that the best ideas and concepts come forward. As we move through the process, then we go into concept, feasibility, just like any other product that would be made. In our industry, it's not mass production, so some of the rigor isn't as rigorous as other industries. We'll build 30 or 50 or something, not 100,000. But we do go through detailed design, production. Our suppliers are engaged with us from the beginning. That's very important. And they go into the field with us and help with the installation, and then the Imagineers take the project back over, commission the rides, and turn it over to the parks to operate. The most important step in that process to me is the installation and commissioning process. And as in every industry, schedules get behind, the tail end gets compressed, but we really fight for that commissioning. It's so important that the equipment has been tested and we understand how it runs before we turn it over to the operator.
And what are some lessons that the drilling industry might be able to learn from the theme park industry when it comes to automation?
Well, after the conference yesterday, or the symposium, we had a lot of just one-on-one conversations, and I think the most important thing is don't try to be on that bleeding edge. It's very expensive to do R&D and develop new leading-edge technologies. If you can learn from non-competitive other industries. At Disney, we share a lot with JPL and NASA. We actually engage in conferences together with them. It's non-competitive, but we can learn how they're integrating certain components and hardware in a different way. So I would encourage the oil industry to do the same. Not necessarily be on the bleeding edge. You want to do some R&D. You want to be out there to be competitive, but to use tried, true, proven hardware and to have a rigorous systems engineering process around what you're doing.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Mike, and giving us some insight from another industry.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.